everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video, we've got a 1500 point Age of Sigmar battle report for you. I'm going to be playing with the Stormcast Eternals, and I'm going to be versing my brother, who's going to be playing with the Ogor Mawtribes. We're going to be playing the scenario Savage Gains. This is the one where there's two objectives on either player's territory's edge, and there's also two objectives in the center of the board, sort of spread out to the wings of the board. The points for this scenario are gained. You get 1 for your home objective, 4 for your opponent's objective, and 2 points if you control either one of the two central located objectives. All battle tactics are still worth 2 as normal. You've got a grand strategy, all of that, but let's get cracking into it. Let's go check out the armies for the game. Stormcast versus Ogor Mawtribes, 1500 points, Savage Gains, Age of Sigmar. Alrighty, so here we have 1500 points of Stormcast Eternals. First of all, we've got our general, that's the Lord Imperator. He's going to have the artifact Fang of Dracothian, and we're going to be in the subfaction Knights Excelsior. This means our Annihilators are going to be hitting and wounding on 2s, as they're the only paladin unit in the army. Spell-wise, we've got our Knight Arcanum, and she's going to have the spell Thundershock, and then for battle line, we've got our 2 units of 5 Vindicators and our 3 of our paladins at the back corner there. And they've got 3 Praetors and a Knight Vexilla with the banner of Apotheosis, and of course Yndrasta there at the back. We've got our army all wrapped up inside a battle regiment, which is going to contain the Lord Imperator and then our units, and then we've got a command entourage giving us a second one of our special command traits we can take. Our first one we're going to take is going to be the call for aid, and then we're going to also have the one where we're going to be able to pick a paladin unit to get an extra attack. And here we have 1500 points of Ogor Mawtribes. We're going to be playing in the Boulderhead subfaction, and our general is going to be the Frostlord on Thundertusk. He's going to have the required command trait and artifact from the subfaction, and then he's also going to have the Alfgar Ancient mount trait. Our other mount trait will be for our Huskard over here, who's going to have the Prayer Curse, and is also going to have the mount trait, which is going to be Rime Frost Hide. Before the game begins, we'd like to give a shout out to, first of all, Mithras Games, who provides us with our battle mats for our battle reports. You can find a link in the description of the video to their website. And also give a shout out to Terrainheim, who provided us with this fantastic battle tracker. It has everything for victory points, command points, faction points for your summoning and all that. It's got all your battle tactics here, things like finest hour and heroic leadership markings. What's great is this is all magnetic, so it all can get compacted nicely together as well. And then you flip this one over, put it back, and it folds up and keeps all nice and safe so nothing falls out. And so deployment is all done. We've got Yndrasta out on this flank. And then in our main battle line in the center, we've got the Praetors, the Lord Imperator. The Praetors are picking the Lord Imperator as their protector. And then we're going to have the Vindictors and the Knight Vexilla with the banner of Apotheosis. And we've got the other unit of Vindictors and the Knight Arcanum on this flank. Across the other side of the table, we've got on the far flank, we've got the Beast Riders. And then we've got the Mournfang and the Huskard and Frostlord taking up the center. Stormcast finished deploying first, so they're going to get the choice, and they're going to choose to give the first turn to the Ogres. Alright, battle tactic for turn 1 for the Ogor Mawtribes. They've chosen Ferocious Advance, picking the 3 units there for it. And then we're going to go into heroic action. So to start with, I'm going to try and generate a command point with the Lord Imperator on a 4. He does. And then what are you going to try and do? Command point on your general?
Yeah.
Yep, on the Frostlord. Does as well. And so Priest is going to try and use the Bless Prayer. So let's see. Well, 1, no, he actually takes a mortal wound instead, as he is found wanting by his god. And with that done, that's it for the move, for the hero phase, sorry. So let's go into movement, and we'll come back after all of it is done. Alrighty, so movement, the 3 units all ran there. So these 2 Huskards on Thundertusks, and the Frostlord there, he can't move and can't shoot, and the Mournfang rang, so they can't shoot either. But that means we do get shooting from the Beast Riders, so His chain trap's out of range, but his frost wreath, ice, and the harpoon launcher are in. So we're going to go some shooting into the Vindictors. I'm going to elect to spend a command point to give me +1 save, because why not? So harpoon launcher shooting needs a 4 to hit, if I remember. Misses. Cool. Well, all our defense was for nothing. Now, frost wreath, ice. How many dice are we rolling for it at the moment?
12.
12, so 6s do mortals, because I've only got 5 models. 2 mortals. It's going to be enough to kill 1 Vindictor. And so, end of the turn, we're going to score 1 point for that objective there. And then 2 more points, and then another 2 for our battle tactic, giving us 5 points for the Ogor Mawtribes in turn 1. Turn 1 for the Stormcast Eternals. Let's go into it. Alrighty, so battle tactic for the Stormcast Eternals. We're going to pick Ferocious Advance as well, picking our Praetors, Vindictors, and the Banner Apotheosis. And then we'll go into heroic actions. We're going to try and generate a command point on our general again. He does not this time. Do you want to try and generate a command point again for heroic leadership on your general? He doesn't either, so let's go into the hero phase proper. So, Knight Arcanum, she's going to try and cast Mystic Shield on the Vindictors. Goes off on a 5 just, so they'll have Mystic Shield on them, and that'll end it for our hero phase. So we'll go into movement and we'll come back after all of it is done. Alrighty, so movement's all done. Run up our units here, so we've got our battle tactic for the term. Yndrasta's coming across, claiming that objective for us, and then the Vindictors here have moved up with the Arcanum behind them. With that said, it's time for some shooting. Yndrasta can't actually see anyone because there's a forest in the way, so that's blocking her line of sight. No charges to declare, so that's going to be it for Stormcast for turn 1. So we're going to gain 1 point, 2 points, and then another 2 for our battle tactic for 5 as well. Alrighty, so battle tactic for the turn, we're going to go with picking our Savage Spearhead, having 2 units in our opponent's territory, and then we're going to go into heroic actions. We're going to try and generate a command point on Yndrasta. So she will generate one for herself. And then, what are you going to try and do?
Generate something.
On your general? Frostlord generates a command point for himself. So, Knight Arcanum, she's going to go with Mystic Shield for her spell. Goes off on an 8, so they're going to have their Mystic Shield back on the Vindictors here. And so with that, we're going to go into some movement, and we'll come back after all of it's done. Alright, so movement's all done. Our Vindictor lines move up. We've got the Praetors and the characters behind here. Knight Arcanum over there. Yndrasta flies over, getting wholly within the territory there. And then we bring on the Annihilators in the backfield. And so we're going to go into some shooting. Yndrasta's going to shoot. Before that though, the Annihilators drop down, so we're going to, on a 3+, do D3 mortal wounds to that Huskard, as he's the only unit within. No, we don't do it. And so yeah, shooting. Yndrasta, she's going to use her free command point there, and she's going to throw her spear at +1 to hit. So she's going to hit on a 2 with her spear now. We're going to throw it into your... We'll throw it into the Huskard. She hits on the 6. And then she will wound on a 2. She wounds on a 6 as well. So that's going to be -2 to the armor save of your Huskard. Cool, so he's going to take his save, 6+ save required. Nope, so you're going to take D6 damage from Yndrasta's, from Vengar, for 1. Okay, you take a wound on the Huskard. And that's it. So now we're going to go into charges. So we're going to go with the Annihilators first. 7-inch charge. That's a 7, so they're going to get in. I was worried when I saw that one. Alright, and so the Annihilators charged in. So now we've got 7 dice, because that was our charge roll. Every 4-up is a mortal wound. Just 1. 1 mortal wound. And now let's go into combat, and we're going to fight with those Annihilators first. Alrighty, so Annihilators are going to attack the Huskard. So we are going to be needing 2s and 2s. As we're Knights Excelsior, we can add +1 to hit and wound to 1 unit of Paladins in combat. And so we're going to need 2s to hit. Oh, that was 4 ones. Wow. And 2s to wounds. That's better. So that's 6 at -1. Wishing to... So 5 up save, thanks to all that defense. It means he saves 1, but he's going to take 8, 9, 10 wounds from that. That's just going to outright kill him.
Yeah.
And so Stormcast are going to score 1, 2, 3, and then for our battle tactic, we're going to score the other 2 for 5 points this turn. We're also going to score an extra point for killing a monster in this turn as well. Alrighty, so battle tactic for the turn. He's going to pick Broken Ranks, picking my unit of Vindictors here to kill. And then we're going to go into Heroic Actions. You're going to try and generate a command point on your General again. 4+, he gets it, so he gets his little token to stay there. I'm going to go with Heroic Leadership. We'll put it on the Lord Imperitance. He gets it as well. And so, nothing else to do in the hero phase for the ogres, so straight into movement, and we'll come back after all of it is done. Alrighty, so movement is all done, everything moving towards the Vindictors that need to die for his battle tactic. So, shooting, we're going to start with the pistol from the Mournfang Sergeant, 4 to hit. Hits and a 3 to wound. Wounds, so we're going to have a 3-up armor save. Which we pass, thanks to Mystic Shield. Alrighty, so then in the Beast Riders are going to shoot into the Vindictors as well. So shoot Harpoon Launcher, cool.
4, no.
Misses. And then your Chain Trap now. Needing a 4 as well, I believe. Hits, 3 to wound.
3.
This will be a 2-up save. With no rend, saved. And then your Frost Wreath Ice, 12 dice. 6 to do mortal wounds. Nothing, no save against this. That's 3. And so that's going to take another Vindictor and put a wound, or we won't take that one. We'll take this one and put a wound on another. Alrighty, and so the Frost Lord, his Frost Wreath Ice. So 12 dice, 6 to do a mortal, 2. So he's going to take another Vindictor off and do a wound there. Alrighty, so that's it for shooting. Charges, Mournfang are going to charge the Vindictors, so we'll go with them. That's an 8 they're going to get in, so 8 dice. Every 6 is a mortal wound. That is 4. They're just going to kill them on impact. And so immediately as that unit's destroyed, we're going to use our once per game command ability to call for aid. Lord Imperator will then summon them back, those Vindictors over there from the call to aid. Next charge up though, we're going to go with the Beast Riders next. So charging... Oh, that's a 12. Ouch. So into the Annihilators they go. And so backing up those Beast Riders, taking back the objective and making sure Yndrasta can't take it off him. So 12 dice, 4 up, 2 mortals. That is 4, 5 mortal wounds. That is almost 2 Annihilators dead already. And then Frost Lord's going to charge as well. So double ones. He's going to have to spend a command point to re-roll that. That's better with an 8. And so, Frostlord in like that. 8 dice, 4 ups to a mortal. 1, 2, 3. That means the Sergeant's going to be left on a wound. Alrighty, so he's going to go with his Frostlord. I'm going to use all that defense because, you know, it's only a wound, but we'll see. So, first of all, your Frost Spear. You're using all that attack.
So 2's to hit.
Yep.
And then 3's to wound.
Yep. 2. These are going to be on a 2-up because I'm ignoring your point of rend as well. Save both. Then your punches and kicks.
Yep, so 2 to hit. And then 3 to wound.
Nothing. And then the Thunder Tusk.
Yep, so 4 attacks. 2. 3 hits. Then
3's to wound. 2's to wound or 3's?
Yeah, 2's to wound.
2's to wound. Cool.
Sorry.
I'm ignoring your point of rend again, so I only fail on 1s. Oh, so close to not failing. Frostlord just gets me. And so, Knight Arcanum, she's going to Pyrolina around the side of the Mournfang, trying to stop as many as possible getting into combat with her. She's going to use all that attack, because why not? It's the bottom of the turn. Hitting on 2s, that means. Of course, she rolls a 1, and wounding on 4s. 1 wound at -1, so a 5-up save on your Mournfang. Saved it. So Mournfang are going to get to fight back. Alright, so 3 of the Mournfang make it into the Arcanum, so...
4s to hit.
Yep, this is with their Gargant Hackers, just 2.
And then 3s to wound.
1.
Rend 1.
Rend 1, so there's going to be on a 4-up save. Saved. And then your Mournfang's attacks.
4s to hit.
4s to hit with the Mournfang.
And then 3s to wound.
So is that 4?
Yep.
Any rend on these?
Rend 1.
Rend 1, so 4-up save. She fails all of them. They're damage 1?
Yep.
Cool, so she just takes 4 wounds. And now we're just going to do our post-mortem sort of rolls. We've had 2 exploding Vindictors into them, so 5-ups do a mortal. 1 mortal wound on your Mournfang. Then we had 2 onto the Beast Riders first of all for our Annihilators. 1 died on the Annihilators. So 1 mortal wound on your Beast Rider. And then the other 2 died from the Frost Lord. Nothing on him. And so now we're going to go into priority. You're going to score your battle tactic, and you're just going to score your 1 and 2 again, so 5 points again. And you did destroy... No, you didn't, because the Mournfang did it. So yeah, 5 points for the Beastlaw Raiders. And so priority for turn 3, Stormcast Eternals. We've got a 2. You got a 6. Mawtribes going to take it?
Yeah. Cool.
I'm going to get to choose to remove an objective off the table. Can't remove the 2 territory ones as they're prime, but I am going to remove that objective. Alright, so start of the turn, he's gone with Monstrous Takeover, picking the back objective on the table. And then we're going to go into heroic actions. So heroic leadership on the Frostlord 4-up. Gets it, so take your little token. I'm going to go heroic healing on the Knight Arcanum. And so that's a 5, that's under a bravery, so she heals D3 for 3. Heals up 3 wounds. So I'm putting her just on taking 1. And so yeah, that is it for the hero phase. So time for movement, and we'll come back after all of it is done. Alrighty, so movement is like that. He's brought on his hunter as well. So let's go into the shooting phase. And so start off, pistol from the sergeant here, 4 to hit. Hits, 3 to wound the Knight Arcanum. Doesn't wound her. Alrighty, so Beast Rider's going to unload everything into Yndrasta. First of all, the Harpoon Launcher hits on a 4. Hits, wounds on a 3. Wounds, so she's got a 3-up save. No rend on the Harpoon Launcher yet.
No.
3-up, saved. Chain Trap.
Hits.
Wounds. And wounds. Save again. No, she fails that one.
So D3.
So roll your D3 to see your damage. Yeah, it's just 3 for the Chain Trap, so 4-up wards. She takes 2. And then the Frost Wreath Ice.
So 12 attacks. He's on 1, sorry.
12 attacks still?
Yep, still 12 attacks, yeah.
And so 6s do mortals. That is 4. So we're going to have 4 wards in the Yndrasta. Oh, she takes another 3. She's taking 5 from this. Oh dear. And she's going to take another lot of Frost Wreath Ice, isn't she, from the Frost Lord? So Frost Lord, Frost Wreath Ice. 6s do mortals. 2. That's not enough to kill her, thankfully.
I got him shooting.
And oh, she fails both. She is on a wound. Oh dear.
The cunning shoot.
And then yeah, the hunter's going to shoot with his crossbow. So he's got 1 shot. 4 to hit. Misses. So she's got 1 wound left. Oh dear. Alrighty, so the hunter is going to be the first charge. He needs 9 or more. Fails. Do you wish to use a command point to reroll?
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
Cool. Fails again. So that drops you down to 1. Beast Rider's going to charge. Anything but a double 1 or 7. So first of all, move him in. So 7 dice, 4 ups to a mortal wound. Or there are 3. There needs to be 3 4-up saves here. Saved them all. And then the Frostlord is going to try and charge Yndrasta as well. That's a 9. 10. So he's in.
Oh, this one's here.
10 dice now. So these are going to be 4-ups, do a mortal wound to Yndrasta. Can he take her off? Oh, just 2. 2 4-up saves. Oh, she lives. Alrighty, time for some combat. Alrighty, so Frostlord is going to go first into Yndrasta. He's using all-out attack. I'm using all-out defense. He's fighting on his bottom bracket due to Yndrasta. So let's start with your Frost Spear. 4 attacks, 2s to hit. And 3s to wound because these don't decrease.
And then Rend 1.
Rend 1, so that's going to put me back to my 3-up save. Failed 1, damage 3. 4-ups. Nah, Yndrasta dies. So Knight Arcanum is going to go next. We'll put all out attack on her because why not? So 2s to hit. Did she just... Good. Thought that was going to be double 1s then. And 4s to wound. 1 at -1. 5-up save. Saved it again. So your Mournfang are going to get to fight back. Right, so 4 Gargant Hackers into the Knight Arcanum. So 8 attacks, 4s to hit. Well, that's not bad. And then 3s to wound, Joe.
Yep.
That's 3.
Rend 1.
Rend 1, so he's going to be on a 4-up save. Save 2.
Damage 3.
Cool. I'm on 1 wound left, so your Mournfang's turn to attack. And so the tusks from the Mournfang.
So 4s to hit.
And what do we need to? 4s to wound? 3s to wound? 3s to wound. That is 5.
So Rend 1.
Rend 1, so 5 4-ups. Oh, we only die just. So the Arcanum is dead as well. Forgot to mention as well, we did the explodes for the thing. Yndrasta did nothing, but the Knight Arcanum did do a couple of wounds to the Mournfang. So Stormcast now, we're going into turn 3 for Stormcast. And so we're going to go for Bring It Down. We're going to pick your Beast Riders there as our target. And then let's go into some heroic actions. We're going to put... Now we'll do Heroic Leadership on the Imperatant. Doesn't go off. And then Heroic Leadership from your Frostlord again. Goes off, so he's got it.
Is he still got it?
And that's it for the hero phase, so we're going to go into movement and we'll come back after all of it's done. Alrighty, so movement is all done and now it's time for some shooting. The Lord Imperatant's going to use Stormcaller Baton. He gets D6 shots for 5. And we're going to hit on 3s against the Mournfang. And wound on 3s. 3 at -1. So these are 5-up saves. It's going to be 3 wounds on the Mournfang. So it's going to take 1 down. Alrighty, so let's go. We're going to go with some charges now. We start with these Vindictors. So Vindictors charging. That's an 11. And so our charge ends like that, staying outside of 3 of the Frostlord. We'll charge with the Praetors next as well. They got a 7, so I think that's going to see them in as well. Alrighty, so we have finished all our charges. We'll pile in with the Praetors now. And getting them in there. And we're going to attack with them first, giving them all-out attack. So we're... All-out defense, cool. That's both of our last command points gone. So this is going to be 2s to hit. And 3s to wound. There's going to be 4 at -1, so 4 at your normal save on your Beast Riders. So 4 4-ups. There's 2 fails, so there's 4 damage on him to start with. And so the Beast Rider is going to attack the Vindictors, so punches and kicks first.
Yep, so Fours.
Yep. 1 hit.
And then 4. No rend.
3 up save. Saved. Then your Thunder Tusk now.
Yep, so 3s.
And 3s now because you've taken 5 wounds. Oh! -1, yeah?
Yep.
4 up save. Saved. Alright, so the Vindictors striking back. 3s to hit, but 6s do a mortal. That is 1 mortal wound. And 3s to wound. Or that is 4. We're not going to get our battle tactic this turn. So that is going to be 4 armor saves at -1. But you got your +1, so you're still on your base 4 up save. Take another 3, putting you on 8. That won't get me my battle tactic, but I will still score 1, 2, 3 points for the turn. And so priority for turn 4. I got a 2 again. I got a 5 again. Ogres are going to take it, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Battle tactic wise, he's chosen Conquer. He's going to try and take this objective on this side of the battlefield. For the Ogor Mawtribes turn 4, and then Heroic Leadership rolls. So first of all, your one fails. I'm going to try with the Impertinence. Get it. So Imperator has Heroic Leadership. We'll go into movement, and we'll come back after all of it's done. And so movement is all done. Thunder Tusk, the Hunter, and the Mournfang have all moved. So shooting, we'll start with the Mournfang. 1 shot into the Vindictors, 4 to hit. Misses. And then we've got the Frost Wreathed Ice from our Beast Riders. Alrighty, so first of all, we're shooting the Praetors with the Beast Rider, the Harpoon Launcher, 4 up to hit. Hits, 3 to wound. Wounds, so we've got a 3 up save. Saved. Your Chain Trap. Hits. Wounds, save again. Saved again. And now Frost Wreathed Ice. You've taken 5, so you've got less shots now. And so 8 shots, 6 do mortals. It is 2 mortal wounds to the Praetors.
And then my Frost Lord has shooting. Right?
And the Frost Lord's going to do Frost Wreathed Ice into the Praetors as well. For another 2 mortal wounds, so it'll take 1 down and put a wound on another. And so the Hunter will shoot as well. His great throwing spear.
4s. Yep. And 3.
Yep.
Rend 1.
Rend 1, so 4 up, saved.
And then my Hunter's crossbow. 4.
Misses. And so let's go into charges. Alright, so charges. First of all, the Frost Lord is going to charge. That's a 9. And so moves like that, taking the objective, but also 9 dice into the Vindictors. 4 do mortal wounds, 1 mortal wound. Now the Icebrow Hunter into the Vindictors as well. Oh, that's a 10, so he's going to get in. And then 10 dice. And he will do a mortal wound on 6s. Oh, 3 mortal wounds from him. So Mournfang charging the Vindictors for an 11. Ouch. 11 dice, 6s do a mortal wound. There's 4. We are near a mystical forest though this time, so 6 up wards. Save none, so that's 2 Vindictors die on impact. So Beast Riders going into, who's he going into? Praetors or Vindictors? Alright, so Stomp now into the charge phase, so on a 2 up. No, and 3 up for the Roar into the Vindictors. Neither. So let's go into fight. You're picking your Beast Riders first. So punches and kicks.
Yep. So 4s to hit. 1 or 2. Okay. And 4s to wound. 1 wound, no rend.
3 up. Nope, failed it.
Just damage 1.
Yep. And then your Thunder Tusk.
You win.
Alrighty, and then the Colossal Tusk from the Thunder Tusk. 3s.
3, and then 4s.
Nothing. Well, we will choose we'll go with these Vindictors over here. Alrighty, so Vindictors into the Frost Lord. We're needing 4s to hit because -1. So it's just 2 hits. And 3s to wounds. 1, -1 on your Frostlord. He has failed that one. Takes 1 wound. Alrighty, so Mournfang into the Vindictors. 6 attacks from the Gargan Hackers. Using all out defense, so 4s to hit, just 2.
2, and then
3s to wound.
Nope.
Nothing. Then your Tusks.
Yep. Hit.
Yep, 4s to hit with the Tusks. And
then 3s.
3s to wound.
So
5
on round 1.
Cool, so he's going to be 3 up saves. Failed 1. And then a 6 up ward. No, take a wound. And so we're going to pile in with the Praetors, just shuffling around a little bit. That Hunter's now out of the combat. So Praetors hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. That is 2 at -1 from the Praetors. So 2 5-ups. Take 2. Oh, lucky you saved one of them. Alright, Frostlord into the Vindictors. So 4 attacks with his Frost Spear.
Yep, 3s to hit. That will hit.
And 3s to wound.
3s to wound. 3, round 1.
Yep. 4 up saves. Save 2, take 1, so that's 3. It's going to kill 1 and put a wound on another. And then his punches and kicks.
Yep, so 3s to hit. 2 hit. Sorry. And then wounding on 3s. So no red.
3 ups. Take another, so it's another Vindictor. Leaves the Sarge to face your Thunder Tusk.
So Colossal Tusks.
Yep.
3 hit. 3 hit. And then 2s. 2. Round 1.
So 4 ups. Failed both, so that just means he dies regardless. And then last combat, Vindictors into the Mournfang. So we are hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. That is 3 at -1. So 3 5-up saves. Take 1 wound on your Mournfang Cav. And then a 6-up ward from Mystical. No, so 1 wound on the Mournfang. Alrighty, so battle tactic for the turn. We're going to pick Conquer and we're going to try and take his home objective this turn. Then we are also going to go and we're going to try it for a heroic leadership with our Lord Imperatant. He does not get it. Heroic leadership if you want on your Frostlord. He gets it though. And then that's it for the hero phase. So we're going to go into movement now and we'll come back after all of it's done. Alrighty, so movement is all done. First of all, we used our Lord Imperatant's ability to issue a command. He put it on the Vexilla to make him automatically run 6 of the Vexilla's gone over there. And now we're going to go into some shooting with the Imperatant. He's going to shoot your Thundertusk Beast Rider. So Stormcaller Baton, D6 shots for 1. Can't kill you with this. And hits. Wounds, -1. So 5 up. Take another wound. You got 1 left. And so now we're going to go charge. Imperatant is going to charge. Well, that's a 9. He's going to get in. Sure is. So we're going to charge the Imperatant in here. But we're going to fight with the Praetors first. Alrighty, so he's gone for all-out defense. I'm going all-out attack. So I'm going to be +1 hit. He's going to be +1 save. So Praetors hitting on 2s. All hit. Oh, wait, 1 miss, sorry. And wounding on 3s. That is all 5. So 5 4-up saves. Yeah, he's dead. Got him. Alrighty, so Frostlord is going to go into the Imperatant. I'm going to use all-out defense.
I'll use all-out attack.
Using all-out attack. Cool. There's your little token gone. And so, go for it.
So my Frost Spear, 2s to hit now.
Yep.
And then 3s to wound. 2, round 1.
Yep, so it's going to be a 3-up save. Saved 1, damaged 3. I'll take 3.
Okay, and then my punches and kicks, which is hitting on 2s. 2 hits. Winning on 3s. 1, no range.
2 up. Oh, take it. I've taken 4.
And then my Colossal Tusks, hitting on 2s. Yep, he's taken 1 wound, right? Yeah, he's still on his things, so winning on 2s.
Oh.
That's round 1.
So 3 ups. Saved them all. So he took 4 in that. And so the Vindictors into the Mournfang, we are needing 3s to hit. That's 1 mortal wound. And then 2 dice, 3s to wound, 2 at -1, so 5 up saves. Take 3.
No, 2 of the thing.
And then, yeah, mystical, so. And then 1 more mystical from the mortal wound you suffered as well. No, so take 3, so 1 Mournfang goes up to 4. Mournfang hitting back.
Yep.
So 6 attacks with your Gargant Hackers.
Hitting on 4s. 3. And then winning on 3s. 1 at round 1. Yeah.
Passed it. And then you Mournfang themselves. Yep, so hitting on 4s with the Tusks. And wounding on 3s.
So that's 5 at round 1.
5 at round 1. That is 2 wounds. It's not what I wanted. And then, well, we'll go the Imperator next. So, the Imperator has 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. Nothing. And 4 attacks, hitting on 3s from his Gryph-hound. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds from the Gryph-hound on your 3 up armor save. Take 1 from the Gryph-hound. Alrighty, so priority for turn 5, Stormcast. Got a 1. You got a 4, so you're going to get the turn.
Yep.
Slay the Warlord. You're picking Slay the Warlord for your battle tactic. Cool, cool. Heroic actions, I'm going Finest Hour on the... what's his name? Lord Imperator, that's the word.
I will do Finest Hour as well.
And he's going to do Finest Hour on his Frost Lord. And so, with that, let's go into movement. Alrighty, so movement is all done. He's retreated out and capped my home objective with the Mournfang Cav. And then the Hunter just moves across. Now, it's on to shooting that Thunder Tusk. Alrighty. He's taken 2 wounds, so 12 dice. 6s do mortals. That is 1 mortal. Alrighty, so now the pistol shooting into the Vindictors. 4 to hit. Misses. Your Hunter putting everything into the Vexillor.
So
he's needing...
Iron pistol? Yes.
Yep, so he's needing a 4 with his harpoon. Hits.
And
3. Wounds.
Round 1.
So let's go. That takes, so damage, D3.
Yep.
For 2. I'm going to get a ward save from this. Mystical, 6 ups. No. Take 2. And then your throwing spear. And now the spear hits on a
4.
Misses. Alrighty, so charges. Hunter is charging the Vexillor. Fails.
I've got a single command point.
Yep. Go for that command reroll. Fails. Oh, that's going to be big. Combat. Alrighty, so the Frost Lord is going to be the first thing to attack in combat. He's putting his Frost Spear and punches and kicks into the Imperator, and then the Thunder Tusk is attacking the Praetors. I'm going to use all-out defense on the Praetors, and you're going to use all-out attack on your dude. Alrighty, so everything, in fact, is going to go into that Imperator. All-out attack, and then... Cool, with that decision, I'll then put all-out defense on the Imperator instead, meaning I'm ignoring all your rend now as well.
Okay, so I've still got 2 to hit. 2s
and 2s with your Frost Spear. 4 hits, 2s, and 2s. All wounds. So these are 4 2-ups. I failed 1 and he's dead. He's alive still. Punches and kicks.
Yep, so 3s. And then 3s. Oh, that was meant to be 2s.
So 1 2-up. Oh, I take a wound. I'm on 1 left. So now you Thunder Tusk, 4 attacks.
He's on 2 wounds, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Still on Battleplan. Okay. So 4 attacks, hitting on 2s.
All hit, wounding on 2s.
Yep.
That is 3. 2-ups. Passed them all. And so Imperator is going to attack back. We are 2 hits. And 2 wounds, because we're 2s to wound now. So 2 at -1. But you ignore it, because you're still on your 3-up thanks to Finest Hour. We'll pile in and attack with the Praetors. And so Praetors into the Frost Lord. 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. Just 2 on your 3-up save. Saved them both. And then so you're not going to score anything now this turn because you made that play to try and win it. And now you scored nothing. Goes into my turn. I can literally just go grab all the gold. Oh no, sorry, you are going to score 4 points this turn. We forget, you are going to score 4. That only makes you equal me. I've got that objective. The Imperator literally will just retreat out now and actually claim this objective. It's going to be game. So I'm going to score. I've still got. Ooh, what do I have? I've got aggressive expansion still in my locker as well, which is control 2 objectives outside my territory. So I'm going to get 1, 2. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points this turn. So I'm going to win by 12 in the end. But only win by 12 because it goes right down to the wire. Icebrow Hunter is probably the defining moment in the game. But that was a good game, man. Turn 5, that's what you want. Well, that's the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to, you can come over and chat more with us here at Sinful Gaming and our fine little community over on Discord. You'll find a link to that Discord in the description of the video. Lastly, we'd like to give a shout out to everyone who helps support the channel via Patreon and YouTube members. And if you'd like to help support the channel via Patreon or YouTube members, you can do so by one of the links in the video's description once again. But a special shout out to all our patrons: Christian Weir, James, Soren, Chaos Spawn, AJC, Kenny Lyle, Outer and Shop First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Q Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, and Dynat226. And another special shout out to our YouTube members: Greenridge Gaming, Kenton Young, Steve T, The Real Zeop, Chris Wallace, Turo12, Vinny, Lock Lorick, Matt Mollin, Becca Kinski Groupie, and the Johnny84. And lastly, a definite special shout out first of all to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel, and to Xmorphic, who does all the background work for our Discord server, keeping everything there running smoothly, because I am completely computer illiterate. Thank you very much. But that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe again. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.